Couple of these. Cool. So I want to find coterminal angles in 0 to 2 pi for 13 pi over 6. And then I maybe think, okay, the whole way around is 2 pi, right?
Yeah.
So that's 12 pi over 6. So this thing is how many times all the way around?
Once.
More than one, right? So this is 12 pi over 6 plus pi over 6.
Just remove that side.
Okay, and then I could just really think about this guy, right? What's that?
One time around.
One time around. It's bad form for me to cross this off, right? So I'm not going to say this thing equals pi over 6, but I'm going to look at this and I'm going to think really strongly at it that it's pi over 6. You guys see that? What's the difference between this angle and pi over 6? Yeah, this angle goes around once. This angle doesn't go around once. Is that critical?
Could be.
I don't know. It depends on your application. Cool. So here's your answer for this one. That's a coterminal angle, meaning it ends the same spot. And this guy is also the what? It's also the reference angle. So bonus, reference angle.
Does that just happen? How often does that happen?
It's going to be the reference and the coterminal angle in the first quadrant.
Okay, cool.
So,
And in other quadrants, then I've got a little more work to do.
what would you call the, say you have 30 degrees and that's your line, and then opposite of 30 degrees would be 210 degrees? That's not the coterminal, right?
Oh,
You know
over
what I
here.
mean? Like it's forming that straight line with 30 degrees.
Yeah, I don't want you to have this word yet.
Oh, okay.
There's a word we've heard.
I'm not going to tell it to you. Live in mystery. If you want to look, go look up the Wikipedia angle for coterminal angle and follow it until you find what you want. It'll be a fun experience. You'll end up at the Wikipedia page for rope and you'll read the whole thing. Okay, how about 44 pi over 9? How did I do that?
Minus 18 pi over 9.
Okay, so I might look and think, okay, so once around, right, is 2 pi. That's the same thing as 18 pi over 9, yeah? Okay, so I can look at this as 18 pi over 9 plus what's left?
26 pi.
26 pi over 9?
That's still.
Okay, but this is still bigger than 18, right? So this tells me it was once around and then also more than once around. So I'm going to say this is 18 pi over 9 plus 18 pi over 9 plus 8 pi over 9. So where's your coterminal angle here?
8 pi over 9.
That's this one, right?
So I remember.
So it's 18 because it was a full circle.
Yep. 18 pi over 9 is a full circle. So I'm splitting this into, it's one full circle, another full circle, and then this much. So that's saying to get to this angle, I go around once, right? Then I go around again. That's my second 18 pi over 9. And then also you go 8 pi over 9, which is going to be someplace over here.
I think of it like elementary school division, where you wouldn't like do the decimals, you do remainders.
Yeah, perfect.
So you just divide it symbol and then have a remainder, and that's how many is left on top.
You guys see that? This is sort of the remainder when you divide by 2 pi. Right, it's 2 whole 2 pi's and then 8 pi over 9 left. Cool. Questions, concerns, things? What's the reference angle for this? Sure.
On the test, if we put equals 8 pi over 9, are we going to get it wrong? Do we need to like have the whole 18 pi over 9 plus 18 pi over 9 plus 8 pi over 9 and just box the 8 pi over 9?
Yeah. So I hesitate to write this down. So the thing that I'm trying to stay away from is writing down 44 pi over 9 is 8 pi over 9. Okay, because these are not the same number. You guys see that? And they're not the same number because this one wraps twice and that one doesn't. So if I care that this thing wraps twice, right? Like I'm talking about running around a post with a piece of rope. If I do this one, I can just pull the rope away. If I do this one, I've got a problem. You guys see that? So sometimes it matters, sometimes it doesn't. In this case, I don't know, so I'm not going to write that they're the same thing. You guys see that? All right. What's the reference angle for 8 pi over 9?
Pi over 9.
Good. Have some confidence.
15 degrees?
15 degrees. Or
Pi over
pi over 9. Perfect. Why? Because that's this little guy right there. You guys see that? All right. Cool. Questions, thing?
20 degrees.
Is it 20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
20 times 9.
Trick me. So if I want to convert 8 pi over 9 to degrees, which I screwed up, I want to multiply by 180 over pi. This is being degrees, right? The pi's cancel. They're a onesie. And then you can find a onesie in here too. What are you left with? 20. So I think I get 160 degrees. And so my reference angle is, of course, not 15, but 20. Cool?